The rumor mill between the Indiana Pacers and the Los Angeles Lakers has quieted over the last month or so. In fact, with both teams finding success recently, a big trade could be out of the woods, especially with LA's ownership showing a degree of resistance against taking bigger risks in hopes of improving the roster following mishaps after mishaps. Still, given both teams' financial situations, the framework for a trade will always be there. In fact, a tiny window remains on that front, as both the Pacers and Lakers can still engage on a deal if the price is right, though that price remains a war of attrition at this point. Latest updates about a potential trade between the Indiana Pacers and Los Angeles Lakers revealed according to Bleacher Report's latest roundup of small market teams with enough cap space to facilitate trades. The Indiana Pacers are one of the only two teams, San Antonio, that could play important ancillary roles on the trade market before the deadline, given that both clubs are currently below the minimum salary line. That mark, however, can easily be reached if a renegotiation with Miles Turner, one centered on giving him a raise this season to kick off a multi-year extension, takes place. Otherwise, his status as a flight risk intensifies, giving the Pacers more than enough justification to trade him despite his encouraging play this season. Pundits, however, do not expect a falling out between both camps, though it could forcibly open a route for the Lakers to make a run for Buddy Hield. While both the Pacers and LA engaged in talks before the campaign began, the former's unwavering demand of 2 unprotected first-round picks in return has effectively made the idea just a mere hypothetical. But first, if you are new to the Lakers news channel, take advantage and subscribe so you don't miss the latest news that happens in the world of basketball. We are always bringing you firsthand here. Enjoy and like this video, so that YouTube continues to bring you the latest Lakers news in the world of basketball. Also, Russell Westbrook, the sole salary matcher for either of those players on the Lakers' part, has now shed his liability status after a beneficial move to the bench. LA parting with one of their first-rounders when the former MVP is only in the books until after the season is understandably like shooting themselves in the foot. Still, the path for a 3-team trade, one revolving around Westbrook and another player desired by LA, is still not out of the woods, though it is unlikely if there are teams that are willing to hold a fire sale to warrant such maneuver, if at all. The trading sphere has been truly slow this season, but the Indiana Pacers are certainly in no rush to try and slip that all by themselves by tailgating the Los Angeles Lakers in their quest to do whatever. Ultimately, the franchise has full control of its destiny and should have a gazillion of options they could take to either make a playoff push or double down on their youth movement.